No, you're not seeing things. The mask does not mean the town has coronavirus. Hey there, guys. My name is Blake, also known as the Nerd, and you might be thinking it's weird, but this is day 11, and I'm not streaming a day, which is kind of weird. I actually decided to record this, number one, because I wasn't really in a streaming mood, but more so in a recording mode. I'll talk to you, Fano. I talked to my folks over here. But number two, I really didn't have much I wanted to do today, aside from giving you guys a tour of the new and improved town, as well as show you guys a couple things that's been happening here today. So let me go ahead and do that real quick, and also talk about some future things in terms of the next 19 days. Ooh, Tanner's mentioned again. And then there's Patty. So, while I go ahead and talk... Oh, we also have a new villager by the name of Tiffany from the last stream, if you remember that. She mentioned, or there was a bunny named Tiffany, and we're going to go over and see her right now. That'll be the first thing I do, and then once you do that, I'll go ahead and give you guys a grand tour. Of course, when I want to do it, everyone shows up. Do you have lunch? Actually, no. Kind of like having a mini chapter one of my jock route. Oh, he's mentioned... It's funny, until we get like a cafe, which I don't know if it's even in New Horizons or not, that many chapter is going to be there. So first thing I want to do for this short video, I don't know how short it is I want to talk to Tiffany. And her house is all black. This is the gothic bunny that we got, or we found that was going to move in yesterday, so I'm curious what her place is like. Oh! This is a nice, interesting checkerboard. Also, okay, never mind. Oh gosh, she looked like this kind of looks like a bar in Vegas. I mean, she kind of has that look too. That's what we're gonna go with. But I might give her like a gothic voice or something like that. And who might you be? A pleasure to meet you. I just moved here today for myself. Call me Tiffany. I take it you live in the island? You know, I moved here because it's quite an upcoming destination. Well, once I'm done unpacking, I'd love to have you over for a chat. I'm looking forward to it already. She so looks like a waitress from Las Vegas. This kind of looks like a Las Vegas sort of thing. I kind of like her room. Not sure about the design of the bunny. But the room's nice. The room is definitely really, really nice. I also know today there was a bug catcher, but I'm not really seeing him today. So I guess now I'll give you guys the grand tour of... Oh, there he is! This guy! Right here. I forget your name. Flick. Of course. Gotta remember a bug slide. The ant's name is Flick, and he's based off an ant in terms of his name. Gotta remember that. Flick will buy bugs off you. I think for a 20% increase. I'm not sure what the increase, but I'm going to say 20 because I remember selling him a wasp. He can also make some of your bugs that you have, if you caught 3, into art. You can only do 1 though. You can't just send him like 3 wasps and then 3 orchid mantis and then expect him to do both. He can only do 1. So I did send him the 3. I did sell the some of the bugs, but I will go ahead and show this off to you guys really, really quickly. I like how I'm structured when it comes to like recording, but not live streaming for some reason. So we'll go ahead and catch this common butterfly, and we'll go ahead and sell it to him. I think normally, let me go to Timmy Tommy Shop real quickly. I just want to check the increased price. I'm pretty sure it's 20% increase, but let me double check in this one. So, let's see. I also did a time travel a little bit, but to the past. By past I mean, I was up at like 9 o'clock, played Animal Crossing at 10 a.m., so I time warped to 5 a.m. so I could get the koi and some other fish. So, let's take this common butterfly as an example here. How much does this sell for normally? 160 bells. How much does this guy give me? I think it is 20%. Or it might be double, but I'm pretty sure it's like 100 or 20%. I know I keep repeating myself. I just got to remind myself it has to be 20%. It's maybe 20%. Did he? I guess he respawns somewhere else. Oh wait, no, that's Octavia. Sorry, dude. Looking for the opportunity to talk to the guy again. Gotta talk to Flick. Where did he go? Did he seriously time travel as I was... Well, you know what? I'm not worried about it. When we find him, I will definitely find him. But for now, this will give you guys the grand tour of the town itself. I showed you guys a bit of the house. There have been some slight improvements. I'm not going to worry about that yet. So, unless I find Flick right off the bat, let's get started with the entrance, which I have the coral line. It's kind of like a welcoming sign. But as you enter, you'll also notice this floral sign covered in mountains and grass. I figured this would be kind of like a nice little welcome banner. I'm working on getting another one of these lights as well. So that way at night, it kind of feels like it's like a nice little sun shining over. Especially when you come this way and you go through this perspective. That's kind of what you get. Well, I'm facing the wrong way. And then you walk up. It's kind of cool. So, the middle here is just kind of like an intersection. On the left side, you have residents, and on the right side, you have your residential city shops. Or it's kind of like a micro city at this point. Let's go over the micro city. So we have the Able Sisters here, it's obvious. We have Nook's Cranny. We have Town Hall, which is run over... Oh, there he is! By an electric fence. Excuse me for a second here. I need to see because the common butterfly that we sold to, well, we tried to sell to Timmy and Tommy was 160. If I had to guess though, it is 20% increase. Yes, the electric fence is there. Keep it cool. Percentage. Yeah, it looks like it's 20%. I definitely think it's 20%. It's not a lot because I just saw the common butterfly as an example. But getting back to where we were, the town hall is not really covered by much except a couple street lights in front. I never showed you guys the official flag of Costa Nerda. It's based off of my intro and outro logo from most of my videos, where it's a checkerboard and you have the anime flashy thing. You might notice a little like red city background on there as well. That's kind of the inspiration. In the end, just kind of represents the Blake part of the Blake the Nerd logo. Fun facts. It's covered up by a clock. We got an outdoor bench over here, and I've been getting some peach trees from an island as well as bamboo. You'll see that much later. Right here, I decided to cover the museum and make it an island that's connected to a bridge, and also locked up an iron gate. So there's no way you can go around it unless you're going through the back way, but there's really nothing interesting. Maybe I'll put flowers there, not really sure. No additional pink tulip buds just yet. And I guess I'll go over now to the residential side. This is pretty much where all the residents live in terms of the left side. I'll show you guys the right side later on because I think the right side's a bit more interesting in terms of the layout, personally. But we got Celia's, we got my big house over there, we have Fauna's with a water pump. I gave each one kind of its own unique items to make it stand out a bit. Like Celia's has the water bucket and the garden thing and the birdhouse. I guess Celia one's in that one. Fauna has the water pump. I almost said goose. Rocket has the shell lamp as well as the cute table. And you'll see more peach trees. Remember, our native fruit was pears when we landed on here. But I just borrowed, well, actually took some pear trees from one of the islands, and that's why there's probably as many pear trees as there are, peach trees as there are pear trees. Over here is Goose's house. I only have log stakes because I don't think a Dama would look good on the outside, but he does have a cowbell I gave to him on the inside, you know, the weight ones. So here we have the second residential side. We have what I consider probably the more interesting ones. This is a circular path, and you can see all the houses. So we have Harry's over here, we got Patty's, we got Eric's, we got Pietro, all the way from Pallet, and then towards the bottom, which I might need to make a cement incline over here, is Tiffany's now. It's so weird how I find it black as the house. So all the beaches here, there is one palm tree, and underneath each palm tree, there is a beach chair. so that way you can relax, unwind, and whatnot, maybe catch a couple fishes, or just lay down and whatnot. But if we go back here, you'll see a lighthouse. I specifically have this on the rocks since I don't know if you typically can find lighthouses in rocks. I just thought it looked really cool for it to be underneath or on top of the rocks. You can't customize this, which is really unfortunate, because I really wanted a red and white one, but oh well. Yellow's pretty good too. Tiki Torch over here. No specific purpose for that other than maybe additional light in case you decide to go back here. I'll go ahead and show you guys now the left side of the beach. So give me 1 second as I run over there. Hopefully no balloons stop me. Have we seen the inside of... I'll take a slight detour for just a second here to see what the inside of his house looks like. Now that he has, like, everything out. Ooh! Oh! Oh, I love the bath he has in here! Not the other bath. We have that outdoors, but the wood bath. That's kind of nice. Also, what are you crafting? Lily record player. I don't have any lilies. Why would you... Where do you get lilies? Please give me some. I need some. Oh well. Anyways, that was a quick detour. We never really seen much of Harry's house. We've seen now Tiffany's house. I think we've seen all the insides of every... No! We've never seen, Octavia's, but unfortunately, he's not inside his house, so I can't see it. Well, Octavia's there. So now that I've shown you everything in terms of residential and the city side, including the museum and all the stores, let's take a look at the back side of the town, or what I like to call the natural side of town, or the island in this case. So if you head up here, you guys might have seen it already many times, but we have the campsite. So in case any campers here, they have really... They're pretty much a nice, comfortable convenience. They have a restroom, you have a drink fountain, so you can drink whatever they want. Their own crafting table, so that way the folks can craft. They're also surrounded by a bonfire, and recently added this cooking campfire. So in case you can like cook something a little something special for themselves, they can. Just don't burn the tree, otherwise we don't want to start any forest fires. But the bonfire, I thought was a nice addition with 4 seats around. You can light the bonfire from here, roast some s'mores, and the best part is this campsite is actually nearby a beach, and it does have a hammock. So if you feel like fishing or anything like that, or collecting seashells, you don't need to go far. You can just sit back and relax right over here on the hammock. Oh yeah, there was also another beach with a torchlight. But it also has a lifeguard thing. I forgot to point that out, so let me run over there briefly. I know there's a glowing spot, but I need to get back to it. Another little beach. Probably, I don't know if I'll give it a beach chair. It does have a bench though. Lifeguard thing up there. So that way, no kitties can run to the beach and get eaten by... There's no sharks in this game, is there? So, no, or fish. So, I will say that the town, if I had to give an estimate, is like 65 to 80% complete. Oh, Eric, you're up here. What the heck? What are you doing? Another neat day on Ghost and Nerd Chat. Why are you here? That's interesting. But I guess Eric is here to, as I will demonstrate, this is the big thing I'm working on right now. You'll see something much larger, but I want to turn this into sort of a hiking trail, where, people can go on hikes, see the beautiful environments of the trees and the flowers. We have a couple orange ones spawning in. That's pretty nice. So I don't know exactly where the trail's gonna lead. I don't know if I want to put like bridges as like optional paths, or if I just want to have like one straight narrow path, and then anyone who has the bolting poles can go around and explore whatever they want willy-nilly. But this is kind of an idea of a path I want to have. But also I have the customization of making additional water spots and cliffs. So I've managed to turn all this into a mountain river that connects to 2 waterfalls. I'm on the wrong side of this one, but if I show you guys, well, actually, you guys will be seeing it a little bit better. This used to be a pond, but now is connected with a couple waterfalls, and I think that's really nice how they did that. So hiking around here, keep hiking around. Eventually you'll find, I want to put a slope either down here or the next side over, or just like connect a bridge. I think honestly, connecting a bridge over here would be a little bit better than having another bridge. But, I'll show you guys the other waterfall over here. So I converted what used to be only one waterfall to the side to 2 areas with a waterfall and connected all with a river. And I thought that was a really genius idea, since the water there was pretty close. I could afford having another waterfall in there, and having a pond with 2 waterfalls I think is really cool. Connected by a river I think is also really neat. And then this was just recently added, but you walk all the way up here, and you do some maneuverings around the bamboo, not the way I wanted to. You'll notice this is probably my favorite scenery I've built, and it took me hours and a little bit of frustration, but this beautiful bamboo set. And it's not fully complete yet. I want to actually face out some of these trees and then start growing more bamboo, so that way, as you pass through, you see less and less of the pine trees or the cedar trees, and more and more of the bamboo leading up to this point. And then you see this nice pond with an island containing the bath and a couple Tiki Torch lights. It's kind of like the symbol, one of the symbols of Costa Nerd, I like to say. And then you go down here, and you notice a nice big pond over here. And that's actually a good fishing spot. Yeah, because interesting fact for those of you who do not know, you can actually fish from any pond if you're near a cliff. Like, look at this. That was a bad example because I haven't really fished fish, but the pole goes for so long. Dang it, I missed. But it was only for touring, but it was only for like show. So I thought it'd be really cool to make this like a nice little secret fishing pond. Ooh, and speaking of secrets, I saved probably the best thing for last. Ooh, money. Not money. Money is always good anytime, so let me re-grab my ladder here because I want to show you guys one final secret spot. It's a good thing I decided to do this in a video. If I did this in a live stream, many of the chats would be disrupted. Right down here is what I like to consider my secret cove, because I recently found out about this beach area right here, and no one but me, or anyone else who has a ladder, would know. It has a hammock, it has a fireplace, it's a pretty nice relaxing area, and it's near the coastal wave, so I can kick back and relax and think about all the fun things I've done today, as well as what I want for lunch. You know, whenever I get hungry. I don't think I'm going to add like any trees or anything like that, since that would spoil the point of secret area unless you look all the way down. I kind of want this to be secret unless you have your right stick ready and you hit the down, so that way you know. Well, Mantis wasn't going to catch you anyways. I was probably going to sell you, to be honest. But this whole mountain area is a nice, it's nice, but it's also a bit of a work in process. I've already completed the main attraction, which was that little waterfall part of the area. That is officially done, unless I want to go back and put like trees and whatnot, in which case I will, but for the most part, it's almost complete. I'd say it's 95% complete. The 5% is in case I get like more bamboo or flowers, but otherwise, the transitioning of some cedar trees and placing it with bamboo trees is still a work in process, etc. Now, with that being said, why did I record this, you might be asking, instead of streaming it? Well, obviously, that's all I wanted to do was show you guys the new neighbor, show you guys around the area, and that is full of paths, and I'm able to customize and construct mountains, water areas, etc. It's still a work in process. Rocky, you're not really doing much, are you? Cool of you to drop in. Dreaming, or is that a yellow perch? Okay, so priceless ain't a word. Sure, I mean, if you want a yellow perch, you could have fished one up for yourself, but sure, if you want me to get profit off of it, then pleasure doing business, I suppose. Well, that was random. So the main reason I stated before was I just wanted to show it off. There really wasn't much else I wanted to do. Plus, when it comes to April 1st, that's when the new festive holiday comes around, and my clock is in sync, so I want to make sure it is in sync, so we can do that. That's another reason why. But another reason... Oh, gosh, don't tell me you want to move. Oh. I thought he wanted to move! I was so worried about that. But he gave me a cap. That's what really worried me was, oh, he's gonna move away, but it's like, no, he's in a good spot! But another reason is, I want to have guests on, and I would also like to visit some of your guys' town at some point. Probably not tomorrow because I want to show off the festivities for that whole stream, but maybe on the 2nd day of April, April 2nd, which would be our 13th day. I would like to show off and visit your guys' town. Now, how I'm going to do this is through Discord because I have the Animal Crossing server. So if you're not already on my Discord server, please do so. So that way I can let you guys know when I want to stream your guys' town, and then I'll ask who is available for me to show off their towns, or who would like to see their towns shown off on a stream. Now, you don't have to be all crazy. You don't have to be. It doesn't have to be as good as mine. As long as we're having fun together and I see what you want me to see, I'm okay with that. But again, I would also like to have guests. So if you have any suggestions, I need to start contacting people to see if they're interested in joining the Animal Crossing New Horizons stream, again, which is only going to be like 30 days. Let me know if you have anyone in the comment section below, and I'll try to get in contact with them to see. But I would not like this to be just me here in Coaster Nerd all the time. I would like to visit other places as well, and I think this stream is a good way to do so. But with that being said, one last thing I want to do is I want to head over to the Town Hall. I don't think the star rating has increased at all. If it's 5 stars, I would be so shocked. You'll see this on recording and not live, unfortunately, but I just really wanted to see. Sit down. Stop moonwalking near the chair and sit down. Dang it. Good afternoon. I'm just curious what the town thing is. It's probably going to be 3 or 4. It's still 3. Okay, so not much has changed. That probably means I'm still gonna need to decorate the living crap out of this place. Like a big tree that's plenty of love and care. So I guess she's gonna tell me the same thing. Put up more fences, probably. Of course, the improvement, contribute island to be decorated to perfection. Some scenery visas, if you use some fencing here and there. I might do that on my own time. After this video is uploaded, of course. So I apologize for not having a stream, but rather just a recorded video. Again, wasn't really doing much today, just showing you guys off the town and showing off the new neighbor. Oh, and I guess showing off Flick as well, because he just randomly appeared today. I don't know if it's on Tuesdays that he shows up, but that's pretty much all I wanted to do. So I hope you guys understand. Ooh, yellow pants, I'll take and plant it somewhere. Hope you guys understand, tomorrow will be a live stream because the Bunny Day stuff happens tomorrow. So if you're excited for that, let me know with a like. If you enjoyed what you saw here, despite the fact that it wasn't really a live stream, let me know with a like, subscribing, and ringing the bell so that you don't miss out on any videos or live streams of Animal Crossing that I do. So until we meet again, do remember to take care. And Celia, I am so glad you're not moving away. She did it earlier, but I'm happy she isn't. I'm really happy she isn't. Rear jacket, because you're rocking it. I think that color you're wearing would... Wait, is she giving me a... Zap... Oh! She gave me a Zap helmet. Okay, I'm curious as to how this looks. Sudden interruption before we do a thing. Oh! I like it, but I'm gonna stick with my shades. Definitely gonna have to hang that up somewhere, though. Thank you for that, Celia. Much appreciated.